September 18th at the East Carondelet Community Center is going to be a huge evening. It's going to be a big night because Flash Flanagan, you have made the biggest mistake of your pathetic life. You signed the release form. You ignored medical advice. You ignored your doctors after that concussion you suffered at the hands of the War Machine. And in spite of all of it, you are going to go in the ring. You signed for a match against Atilla, the international bounty hunter. Atilla, over the last year and a half, has gone all over this country, whipping everybody who's crossed his path. He has left a line of bodies behind him all across this great land. In the Midwest, in the South, in the East, everywhere that Atilla has gone, he's brought pain and suffering with him. He even went down to the ballpark in Jackson, Tennessee last summer in front of thousands and thousands of people and left Bushwhacker Luke laying. And now you, Flash Flanagan, think you're going to be able to succeed where all of these others have failed. Well, I'm excited about it because I'm going to be rid of you in terms of an in-ring rival once and for all. But you see, I'm thinking beyond just September 18th. That's what separates me from most of the human beings. That's what separates me from all the other managers. Any other manager would just be thinking about this upcoming show. No, I'm thinking 3 or 4 steps ahead. Because Flash Flanagan, after you get your whooping this Saturday night, I know what you're going to do next. Because after you're beaten and humiliated by Atilla, and after you were beaten and humiliated last month by the War Machine, and after you were beaten and humiliated a year and a half ago by yours truly when I ran you out of town, I know that you're mentally unbalanced enough. I know you're enough of a sociopath that you're going to flip out. And you're going to know you can't get revenge against me in a wrestling ring, so you're going to try some other way to do it. You're going to try to find me somewhere where I'm not paying attention, or I'm not aware of your presence. You're going to try and find me in a parking lot somewhere maybe, or a movie theater, or a casino, or a restaurant, or a speakeasy, or wherever. You're going to try and find me somewhere else and take it out on me that way. So the way I figure it, I'm going to need someone to watch my back after September the 18th. I'm going to need a bodyguard, if you will. So I sat and thought, if I had to select a bodyguard, if I had to select someone as my head of security, who would I select if I could pick anyone? And one thought came into my mind. There's one man in the wrestling business who for years and years and years has had that reputation of being the one guy that you just don't mess with. Championship set aside, one-loss record set aside. There's one guy in this industry that everybody, and I mean everybody, has a healthy respect for. There's one man that when he goes into any locker room in this world, be it Madison Square Garden, the Tokyo Dome, or anywhere, whenever he walks in, every other wrestler on that show gives him just a little bit more space than they do everybody else. And that man is the person that years ago Bobby Heenan called when he needed a little help. This is the man that Colonel Rob Parker called when he needed a little bit of help. And this is the man who's already been signed to be here on October 30th at the Halloween Spooktacular in Belleville, Illinois. My people have reached out to his people. We're just finalizing some financial negotiations right now, but I'm confident in saying on October the 30th, I will be able to announce to the world that not my new bodyguard, my new head of security will be none other than Haku. And when I sign Haku, he's going to stand with me everywhere I go, be it a restaurant, be it a grocery store, be it a movie theater, be it a casino, be it a bar, be it a wherever. And Flash Flanagan, if you think you're going to catch me in the streets, you got another thing coming. And the same thing goes for Gary Jackson and Gil Rogers and Jason Breed and all the rest of you. You've been trying to take advantage of me for too long, but it comes to an end once I get that contract signed and once Haku is on my side.